Yo, what's up guys, this is Sapino with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and this time with the after commentary. And today I'm gonna be showing you the Power Revenant again, if it is still viable or not, and how to basically play it. And yeah, I haven't played Revenant for a while now, and just showing you here a little bit the cancel animation, waiting a little bit for the enemy players, and better said for the game to start. And I also have another build. It's not the meta build. I have, as always, some slight changes to it. Basically, you can go ahead and play it full DPS, or you can play my build that I'm showing you here. In certain situations, I feel that my build gives you a little bit more advantages. If you are not like the most advanced player, if you are not a Revenant main, then you will notice it. And here you can see what I'm doing. I wait for the dodges, but this guy just had a lot of dodges, and somehow my sword 4 just failed. I could have chased and killed him, but I thought 2 people on close, or even 3, that should be enough, and I can go ahead and try and chase someone else. My ranger stays on that point a little bit too long. He gets what we want, and I'm getting here against the firebrand. The first thing that I try to do is just try to dodge most of his attacks. I get joined by the enemy Revenant, using my healing skill immediately, and now it's just time to retreat. I keep my staff 3 for this situation a little bit. I could have used it earlier, but I thought they can't CC me, I have max HP, and I can just block later on attacks. And now you can see I go far because 3 people of the enemy team are on mid, and I see that one guy on mid could be dying, and I could get a fast kill, which I already got on this downed guy. And here I wanted to try and help my ally here if he would have died. Then the next good thing here is that I go for the chieftain, because they have 2 people on respawn, so they will all just regroup. And how do they regroup? They just have to get mid first. And here I just take a little bit too long because I failed the combo. I should have started with the dragon stance and later on with the assassin stance, but never mind. It's still fast than enough. Then I join not mid but close, because my ally had serious trouble getting this guy down, or better said one of these guys down. And here I just go ahead. He used his signet, so I just had to CC him here if he would have tried to use his healing skill, and getting an easy kill there. Waiting with my staff 3 in case that someone tries to interrupt me there, removing some boons from the other guy here, and then yeah, just try hard to get a kill onto this guy. But I said not so try hard, but I can't remember it right if I got the kill, yeah. And here you can see something which you can do, just blind the enemy player to get a safe stomp. I should have probably not killed him, but I just go for sure, because on ranked arena you never know, your allies just let him up and then he will get revived by his pet. Here what should have happened is that I just explain it. While I'm running mid, my warrior would have tagged me the mesmer, and I would have been able to face traversal port into him, and we could have succeed here with a fast kill. And as you can see, I just have now to run behind there, which is pretty annoying. I tried to catch up with this guy, and somehow I just managed to get my skills in time to blind him and to reveal him, better said, and he had no chance to get away from here. So from here on I start to watch the map a little bit, and my first initial thought was that someone could go on our close, so I just checked that up first. The enemy could have been already on this side, so I would have not seen him from the mid, and therefore I just go on this way. I know that one guy is on respawn, better said the mesmer already got up, and now I can rejoin again. And this is how a Revenant should play. He should just always wait for his best chances. And here I just tried to a little bit interrupt or delay the enemy Revenant, so he's not killing my ally there. And I'm able to get him, which is pretty nice. And he, with the freaking slow, took forever. I got some lags, but I still was able to get that kill, secure it, healing skill, healing up those conditions, healing myself up, getting away, using my healing skill immediately because I just saw that this Firebrand is throwing out all his attacks too fast a little bit. Hiding a little bit down here, waiting, joining to get an opportunity, a fast kill onto this guy, but my allies were just not following it up with damage, and it is pretty hard for Revenant to kill a Firebrand because of the Aegis spam that they have, and stability and protection, and yeah, it is hard for a Revenant alone to kill that. Then we get another kill, and the game started for us really good, but I guess if I remember it correctly, we lost this game. But still, it is just to showcase you a little bit Revenant, if it's viable or not, and what you can do. That's just basically it. This guy was playing some weird Condi build, which was pretty annoying. I tried to wait a little bit because I knew this guy would CC me, and yeah, I was not able to go ahead with my staff 4. And my warrior here could have easily revived me, but he was just not doing it, because the enemy druid was focused on the other downed guy and the mesmer was just running around a little bit. And here the Reaper joins as well, and if both would have started reviving, they would have got it pretty easily. I even CC the enemy ranger with a double revive, they would have got me. But never mind, from this point on, my team just starts to struggle pretty hard, and they fail this entire game. As you can see it here, the enemy team getting triple cap, while 3 people of my team are on close, fighting one guy. I mean, you can't expect really that much from ranked arena, because the skill level is just not even similar to that rating that you get no matter what division you are. And here, really something interesting, I CC this guy because he has his signet, and then I go immediately with a second CC of my elite skill because I saw this guy has no stability and no cooldowns at all, and I can easily get that. The next thing is again the beast, because my team is pretty slow. I go with a sword 3 to interrupt him, better said to not let him interrupt me. And here the kill goes a little bit faster, and I'm still again doing the wrong comboing, because I should go with assassin stance for the second time and not for the first engagement on the beasts. And my ally dies on close, or both, I don't know. This guy here gets away from the point, which is not so great. And now I just could have gone far and get that point pretty easily, but I decided to stay here to secure the full cap for my ally before I go far. And this was maybe the mistake from me, because yeah, power soul beast with a protection trait line is pretty hard to kill. You just have to get some timings and nice interrupts on the healing skills. Then my next goal is, as always, the Revenant, because it's like the weakest target. And after he used all his dodges, I create a little bit space for my ally because I'm getting chased by the soul beast. Leaving that, going now with my healing skill, I'm getting interrupted on my swap. I miss my F2 to remove his boons, and yeah, really a little bit of bad luck, I would have said. I auto attack, and here you can see it again. I double CC him because he used already his stun break, no stun break stability, and making easy work of it. But yeah, the rotation of my team is just pretty bad. My Necro should have not ran here. He should have stayed there, and I just tried to keep this guy busy so my Necro can get a little bit more work there. But sadly, my Reaper is just a little bit too slow. He's again engaging there, which he should have not. And I can't do a lot more because I'm getting focused by too many players right now. I had to try and disengage. I wasn't able to heal him up. And the only thing that I had to do now is just run away. I could have gone in the on middle, but you can see it here that my team has just really no rotations at all. They just, I don't know what to say, they just failed this so much. I sword 3 because the Revenant would have CC'd me, port into the Soul Beast to get a little bit away from the Revenant and the Firebrand, but at the end I just die here in a 1v3. Meanwhile, my team is getting close in a 1v2 after both respawned, and the warrior has trouble in a 1v2 on mid, or no, 2v2 even. And as you can see it here, from here on the enemy team just turns the game pretty hard. I tried to help on close, but you can think of it what happens. I have no target and I have to search for my target on my own, which is just, yeah, not how it's supposed to be on higher ranks. My ally even dies here and I have to revive him, because the point is, as long as the point was neutral, I was able to get that. I tried to fear him with my elite. I got the revive, but I had to stay now with him. But I wanted first to get the beast. My ally even could have gone for the full cap on close, but he seemed to decide that it's not so necessary. I use my healing skill here because Chieftain Utaheim can deal a lot of damage, and it is pretty good if he's just dealing a lot of damage to you and healing yourself up. That's just the main reason. And again, I try here to keep the Mesmer busy, but he seems to be not the smartest and yeah, get tricked. While the Soul Beast joins their Far, and now we have a 1v2 again on our close. Far is decapped and I get fast the cap here. I ping my Necro to go far and help out there, but he goes mid, and then he's not going for the full cap while letting me go after the targets. Yeah, bad decision making here. And I knew that I might die here. I tried to just bait the people a little bit off point here. I knew that I will die here. There was no way I could escape here from this 3v1 situation. Only with some support from my allies, but yeah, never mind. You can see it here, the Reaper joins again here, which is a mistake. And the game was already done. I mean, a lot of mistakes were made. Maybe I also did some, but most likely it is really bad rotations here. From the team fight composition, we would have lost, but with decapping and moving around, we would have easily won this. And you can see it here, I have top set revives and kills. I got only one revive, I guess. Not so sure, but the most kills for sure. Because yeah, I was always there when someone died. Deaths 3. 3 deaths is a little bit like too much for Revenant. Advanced players might die less than me, but they would also play it more defensively. Also, better said, they will engage much better than me. But if I can't run around freely how I should, that's just the thing that I could have done here. So here we go with the sigils and the build, because I don't want to make this video too long. Sigil of Opportunity, movement impaired foes, you will deal 5% more damage, which is cripple, chill, immobilize. Those 3 you will deal more damage. Sigil of Exploitation, against enemies under 50% HP, you will have the 55% additional damage bonus again. I was showing you here Precision Strike or something. That was my phone, by the way. The next thing is, what was I talking here? Rune of Leadership is the main rune that you should use, even as an advanced player. The hardcore players might use Rune of the Strength, but the leadership one is for the longer boon duration and because of the 3 conditions into boons with the elite skill. Here I show you again the Rune of the Strength. You will have more power and of course more damage output, but you will trade therefore your survivability. The build is like this, the normal meta one with just 2 slight adjustments. Vicious Lacerations is the normal one, 3 stacks of it, 9% damage bonus, Notoriety, extra might, and might is stronger on you, Brutality, removing stability from enemy players on strikes, and some quickness with the leadership one, almost 3.5 seconds, which is pretty nice on weapon swap. Then we have Call of the Assassin. When you swap the stances, you will deal the extra damage. Because with this build, it's just the best to go ahead with. Then I use Spirit Boon. Evoking a legend grants boons to nearby allies based on the legend that was evoked, which is Might or Protection on the Dragon Stance. And with the leadership one, it has longer duration. And that's just nice, because the other ones, yeah, make not so much sense. Incensed Respawns is when you want to be only soloing, extra might, extra damage, but after the nerf of this trait line, it is not so beneficial in my eyes, because even without this you will have more than enough might and stack 25 stacks of might within a few seconds. Evoking Legend removes a condition when you evoke legends. Core value improve the effects of True Nature skills, which is your F2 ability. It removes on Assassin stance one additional boon, and on the Dragon stance it makes the boon duration of you and nearby allies by 33% longer. Yeah, Shared Empowerment. When applying a boon to an ally, also apply might to nearby allies. Then Draconic Echo. Your facet passive effects additional targets and you retain them for a duration after using their consume abilities, which triggers really nice with that skill here. Shared Empowerment, because you will have all your utility skills once used, and your healing skill and elite skill on Dragon Stance. They will trigger again after the usage, and they will apply additional might stacks, which is pretty nice, and especially in team fights. And you can see it here. I'm going to showcase it to you. The passives will still trigger. As you can see it here, I'm still getting protection even after using the elite skill, and it remains like for 9 or 12 seconds, and that's just awesome in team fights, not just for yourself but for your allies as well. Keep that in mind. This is like a little bit more of a team fighter build, but you can go of course just full DPS. And yeah, there's just not much to say. Try it out on your own. You see, this was a ranked arena game on Platinum 2. I lost it. Who cares? And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the build and my gameplay talk. That was Happy No with the Power Revenant. And now as always 3 of my other videos, which you can watch or not. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel only if you like my content. If not, don't do it. That was Happy No. I wish you all a good one and I'll see you on my next videos. Bye bye all.